Hello everyone, my name is Darius Young and welcome back. So we're going to continue to model. We're probably going to get started with the face in this one, but before we do, I want to make some more edits to the body just to give it some more detail. So I want to add a couple edge loops in here, and we're just going to go on the side, move these points out. Yeah, so we're just adding some, some crease folds in here. Let's bring some of these out along the back. Probably doesn't have to be that prominent in the front. We still want the impression there. And let's see. Alright. Go to this bottom part here. Just gonna bring some of that out. Now we can select some of the folds that we already have. And to further I guess accentuate the fact that they're folds, we could probably go into edge mode and bevel them. I think that's cool. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, whoa. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. We're kind of coming here. Probably hit Alt S on this as well. Bring it up. Alt S again. So that we have a couple folds in there. Okay. Now the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this to, or not move, we're just going to go to a different layer. Shift S, cursor to center. We're going to make a plane, or no, we can make a cube. So we're going to make a cube. Tab in edit mode, bring it up on the Z axis. We're going to scale it down. And we're going to go to the side view here. And so we're just going to imagine that there's a big dome in here. So we're going to start modeling kind of up here and work our way down. So let's just bring this here, probably to the back of his head. Yeah, okay. So let's subdivide this. Okay, so now it has 4 on each side. I'm going to delete one side, faces, and we're going to add a mirror modifier, clipping. Next, select all of those. We want these manipulators, so I'm just going to bring these out. Okay, and we're going to edge slide these in, and we're going to edge slide these in. Gonna bring these back, bring this back, bring this up. Okay, so here we're starting to form the shape of the dome here. So we're just kind of basically unflattening this cube and giving it some shape and definition. So now what we're going to do is to extrude that out. Like so. Okay, there we go. And we should probably move that in because in the front view, yep. So yeah, move that in. And we are going to probably take this edge and move it back. The face will probably be a few parts because I don't want to, again, I don't want to be recording for too long. But we will get this set up and going here. So we're just going to extrude this down here and scale that in. Probably rotate it a little bit, bring it up a little bit. Okay. So how we're going to do this is we're going to put this at the very bottom of the chin and make this the bottom of the chin itself. Okay, that's better. And let's get that, move that down. So we got the chin. Forgive the sirens. So we got the chin. I'll bring this back because the ear is going to be back there. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's start. We're going to bring this out. We're going to bring this out. Actually, we're going to move this here. And we can move these up and move these up. It's not too bad. And we can bring these down over. So the background images, at least for the face, they're going to be a little wonky in terms of matching them up. That's fine. Just try to match them up as best as possible. I should have probably drawn a separate face model sheet, and so I apologize for that. But just working with what we got. And just trying to maneuver these vertices down here so that they're not stretched up there. Because what I want to do yeah, so I'm trying to just kind of help with this curve here to bring it down. Select these two, move them down. Like so. So there we go. Alright, so we got that there, and we can add another edge loop. Bring that here. Okay, so now we have the nose and the bridge of the nose, or we have the mouth and the nose area pretty good looking. We're gonna start making some extrusions in here for the face. We're just gonna manipulate, or the eyes rather. Just gonna move around some of these polygons here. So okay, so these ones are the ones for that. Okay, that makes sense. That's the top of the nose. So this is the top of the nose, and that should be down more, but okay. Like I said, you just got to work with what we got with this face model. Well, you could probably just to try and match them up. You could try to move some of the background images down. So let's see, let's bring the front image to all views, and let's go to the right view so that we can see where it is. Okay, so we should probably move this down on the Y. Whoops. So we go up on the Y, go down on the Y. So let's just make this 1. Okay, that fits a lot better. At least for now. Right. Whoops. Make this the front. Okay, so we got that, and we got that. All right, that's matching up a bit better. Okay, so that is the bridge of the eyebrows. Then these should be maneuvered for the face now, or the eyes rather. Probably gonna have to add edge loop in here, and so now we're going to select this entire area and eye to inset it. And we're going to smooth that out, bring that here. And we're going to delete those faces. All right, next thing, gonna bring these eyebrows down. So these are gonna be the eyebrows. And so, but before we do that, what we want to do is we want this to flow into the other side here. So we're gonna, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a edge loop in here, and then we're going to go to face mode, delete these faces, and use edge mode to scale those edges down and move them to the center, because they should connect like that. So let's see here, hold up. I don't usually box model my faces, I usually plane model them. And that's because, at least for me, it's a bit easier. I'm just trying something different with this one. In fact, we might go ahead and do that. We got the basic shape, which is good. So here's what I propose we do. We can hide the rest of this. We can hide this, and we can work with the eye and then see where that gets us. So start shaping this up. All right, now start shaping it up over here. So the center of the eye, so we need to move these back because this should be the top, and these are in the back. So we should have our eyes set up like this. Alright, and we can add an edge loop in here and then begin to define the eye more. So we're gonna give it some shape. Okay. Okay. Let's look at this again from the side. So let's move some of these loops back. Now I would like more edge loops in here so that we can better define this area. I'm going to delete this right here and probably this also, and maybe also this because I want this area to be good to go. So yeah, I deleted all of that, and I'm going to set the geometry up a bit differently because okay, so it looks like these can be, yeah, these can be the eyebrows. And so if these are going to be the eyebrows, we need another edge loop in here, another one here. Again, I'm going to round out the shape a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, how long have I been recording? I've probably been recording. Oh, okay, I got two. And well, about a minute left. Let's see, no, we don't want that. Okay, I'm going to move that to the center there, bring it out. I'll select these two faces here, and we're going to bring them down. Okay. That's better. And I can fill those in and have that circle around back here. So we want this to flow through there, so don't connect those. Extrude down. Okay, now let's connect these two here so that this goes this way. Yeah, that's what we want. And then we can fill that face in. Awesome. Now for the nose. I usually plane model, so if it seems like I'm a little bit fumbly, I apologize. It's just I'm using a slightly different method to model this face than I usually do. Just because, you know, give myself a challenge. Why not? Why not is the question. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Let's make that a face. Okay, so this looks a lot better, in my opinion, than it did. And then it's gonna look even better because I'm gonna bevel that and probably move this top part. So whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I'll probably move this part here up and or no, we'll move this part back because we want the eyebrows to be accentuated. Okay, because we want these to move down. I might go for a 30-minute one, might not. I'm thinking I might though, because I'm now invested in modeling this face. That's what happens. You start modeling and then you like really get into it, and then it's like, oh crap, I have to stop at some point. But sometimes, I mean, it's just that fun. That's why I do it, because I thoroughly enjoy it. And that's probably why you should do anything, because you thoroughly enjoy it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so last thing we're gonna do, at least for now, is we're going to kind of finish messing with this eye because I want to get it to a good stopping point where we can do the other things later. So what am I gonna do about this? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do about this. So I'm going to just move. We spend a lot of time moving all those down, but see, a lot of modeling is kind of, you know, trial and error, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and going with the one that works, or the method that works, because there is no one way to model anything. There is no one way to do it. You can do it 60 different ways and get the same result. It's not the result. Well, yeah, the result matters, but the journey is the most important part. But enough of my mysticism and guru-ness. We're continuing with the model. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So, let's try to round this out. Let's get these vertices in here, kind of smooth those out, select these, smooth those out. Same thing with these from like all the way around here. Yeah, because we don't want any pinching. No pinching. And we probably should grab all of these and just maneuver those outward. So that his head isn't like super flat. And the same thing for back here. You just need to round this guy out. So, aha, there we go. That's how you do that. That's how you round out a skull. And we're gonna bring that up here, move that down there, bring that up here. Interesting predicament. So we're going to bring these up here, and we're going to move them out. There we go. I think that'll be it for this one. But this is a good place to end off. We got, so like, because the eyebrows underneath his little headband here coming down, so we got we have pretty decent ending point here. One thing I am going to do, though, that I didn't do on my original model, that I probably should have done, is give him a bit of a crease in here to identify that this is a mask. And so the last thing we're going to do before we go is we're going to begin the neck. And so I'm going to get these edges here, and we're going to extrude them and bring them down. I have 12 edges, so we're going to hit W, loop tool, circle, and that happened. But that's okay, we can just move these back, turn off clipping for a second, and probably Alt Q these, turn clipping back on, and then connect them. And we can connect this one too, and this one as well. All right, there we go. So we have connected that. Now I think I just came up with an idea on how we can get rid of a few of these. So first thing is we're going to scale this down, because we don't, his neck does not need to be that wide, and we're going to extrude this down here. And we should probably flatten it on the z-axis, and we should probably just edge slide this and then turn off proportional editing and bring it up. And let's hit W, loop tool, circle again. Oh, that didn't work at all. But that's okay, because we can fix things ourselves. So what we want to do is we want to get rid of this. So I'm going to delete that. We're going to add an edge loop right here, and then we're going to connect them up. There we go. So just fix one problem, and let's see. Let's delete this too. So now we have 11 vertices, and let me see if I think there's, I don't even know, what is this? 8. Okay, so we need to reduce 11 to 8, and we'll do that. We'll finish doing that in the next tutorial. So we'll end off right here. I know this is a kind of a weird place to end, but I've been recording for half an hour now, and this is it's turning into a extra long video. I know I said I didn't want to, but I really want to I really want to end off in someplace good, because I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying modeling this guy again. Okay, that'll have to be good enough. That'll have to be good enough. Yeah. So we'll get back to this in the next tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please subscribe to my channel for more modeling Blender character tutorials, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.